Welcome to Base Invaders, North America. Um, Ready to see some booms, but we're sponsored by
Mr. Bot.
this Rusty Pot, and it's brought to you by Rustoria. And I'm BlastRites, and I have WhyGuy with me.
What's up,
How are you
guys?
doing
It's
today?
WhyGuy. Fantastic. Just got my breakfast and ready to watch some Base Invaders.
Absolutely. So we have Kaz as our observer. He's doing all the camera work, and our producer Braku. And it should be pretty interesting today. It was, from what I heard, very busy with the raids in the EU tournament. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same here. We see
Yeah,
clusters.
and it looks like there's a lot of teams too, and especially for the 7-mans. There's a lot of people on this server.
27 teams.
Yeah, there's 27 teams today of 7. So for those math wizards out there, you could figure out the number very fast. But we've got a lot of people, got a lot of people playing today.
Yeah, I see them clustered down by launch. Those are going to be some strong teams built right next to each other. So no doubt the teams will be going after each other, either trying to prevent loot or trying to prevent them from getting some raids off. But it's spaced out further up north, so which isn't too bad. So it seems like probably the most, I guess, neighborhood action is probably going to be that one right by water treatment launch site.
Let's go find some helicopters.
All right. We are going to go see if we can find some of the attack helicopters that come in.
Distance.
Oh, yeah,
looks
looks
like
like
we
we found a little mini or something. We got some fighting already from, looks like FS, and is that RNC trying to boost up and over and try to take control? Looks like their base isn't finished yet either, so
this is so scuff.
Yeah, if they could get roof access on this, and that's not going to be good for FS. And I think it was last week FS also had a stone base.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think yeah, and looks like they're getting deep down again for the second week. So
this man,
is not looking good. Okay, good. I'm actually happy. I feel like it is stone, and again, you do want to always give them a hard time for having stone, but second week in a row of somebody controlling the roof is just, yeah, that's not fun.
Not good at all, but it looks like they take him out, but he's probably given all the information down to his teammates about the floor plan, the materials used, and no doubt they will probably be pushing to get in here and mess with them and finish, stop them from completing the base. So we had the helicopter was taken. Santa is already up to 18 points, and these are all kill points. It's 1 point per kill as long as they are armed. And with the helicopter, there would be 3 points per crate, up to 5 crates. And so once those fires go out, we'll no doubt see those whoever took that the team go up on the leaderboard.
FS defender.
So FS seems to have pushed away RNC and trying to finish their build.
All in stone again. I mean, they really need to focus, in my opinion, more large furnaces. It's how to like exponentially get more metal, but
yeah,
we'll see how the stone works. It looks like they have 5
furnaces going at least, and it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it looks like Mammoth took down the heli over here, and they look like it's not very contested. I have a feeling that Mammoth might be able to pull this off. They're not on the leaderboard yet, but they if they're able to secure this heli, then they definitely will be up there.
Yeah, 15 easy points. Yeah, it looks like the other teammates are starting to push out just to secure it, but yeah, I don't see anybody else. So I'll take that. And Mammoth is actually one of our favorites, along with Nurik, RNC, Beb and Free TC. Free TC won under the name of KFC Kings in EU tournament today. So, but the others were all in contention. So,
Yeah, and I can't see what Mammoth is doing, but it looks like he's pushing a base that's not his. They're gonna, yeah, looks like they have two. Yeah, looks like they're.
oh, ascetics.
Yeah,
No
Ascetics doesn't even have.
compound.
Yeah, they don't even have compound, so this could be really bad for Ascetics if Mammoth is able to push up and possibly get control of shooting floor or even the top.
Yeah, it does look like most of the work is done on the exterior except for the roof. But yeah, no protection. And I'm wondering if there was issues with the landscape that prevented them from putting up the walls, or if they just didn't have the material for it. But now they're going to have to push out and fight with Mammoth now. We're at a disadvantage with the height, but yeah, very, very good teams. Oh, and it goes down deck a little bit. But very good shooters in this team, and they should be able to get some points out of this if they can push in a little bit more, maybe get better positioning. Yeah, and if they can prevent any calls.
Yeah, if they're able to prevent Ascetics putting down the compound, that's going to be really easy in the future. I don't know, the compound is so much easier because you always have to blow like 2 walls. Yeah, it looks like he's trying right now. You always have to blow 2 walls so you kind of are able to funnel people into your base, but if you don't have walls, yeah, that's not good. They could come from all angles pretty easily.
And you also try to put up your walls way before the attack phase when people are out looking. So this delay might hurt them in the long run, but but the base itself looks really nice. It's all sheet except for possibly the roof, which they may have already finished it. Yeah, it looks like they finished it. So yeah. They have a few, probably need to put doors inside, but the exterior is nice. It's not going to be too easy for them to get up there by ladders. They most likely have to try to get a heli over there, but looks like they're not focused on that at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Mammoth was able to secure the heli and was able to get all 15 points. And
Very
Santa's
nice.
up in first place right now with 26 points. So I'm curious if there was maybe a second heli that was dropped on the map somewhere.
I think that was all PvP.
Yeah, okay, wow, yeah, that was just all PvP.
And they do have some really good players. Looks like they're picking on ECR.
Oh, no.
So.
This base looks so... Oh, no. Well, it looks like ECR's got an interesting strat here. Yeah, okay.
They're slowly but surely getting in there and finishing it.
Yeah, but looks like Santa's trying to take advantage of ECR. That's probably why they've got so many points going up. Because if they could just keep distracting them, then...
You know, Mario's out there. We have Voxy. It looks like just these two are holding it out right now. I don't think the other two... Oh, we have a collection of helis too.
Yeah, several scrappies.
They're planning on raiding. We could I'll see how many they actually get off.
Looks like the Santa and ECR are kind of the only one, so it's probably going to be a quick fight. Looks like Santa's already pushing up. No, pushing back. But yeah, this will be interesting to see who wins. I feel it's going to be a battle between ECR and Santa.
Yeah, it looks like Santa's probably already decided they're going to be their first target when the raid phase begins, which is in another 20 minutes. And maybe just picking on them and slowing their build down so they don't upgrade anything. We have another patrol helicopter inbound. Coming in from the east. There are several bases in this area, so it could be up for contention depending on where it comes in and who takes it. But they're right at the water. If this team can spot it and take it down in the water, the fires go out quickly, get somebody out there, probably sacrifice them because they're in the cold. That would be the ideal plan, but we got to figure out who's the sharpshooter who's going to aggro it first.
Yeah, gotta love a little human sacrifice. Yeah, and looks like Chaos is the only one that's really out in this area, so it would be a shame if they're not able to hit this and call it over.
Yeah,
and I don't see on the other side if there's any other bases close by to them, or is this going to be kind of chaos? Yeah, okay, so if they're not able to hit it, then that's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're going over. Mammoth and OTF are battling it out for, I don't know.
And there's a free TC guy over there as well. So maybe they realize this base is not finished and is very interesting. I don't know about those peaks. The roof is interesting.
Yeah.
Still stone. I'm trying to be polite here. But obviously incomplete. We have wooden walls and kind of built in a little divot. It's not really up on a hill anywhere. People can get the high ground on them.
Yeah, we can see that
is taking heli.
Yeah, it looks like Chaos was able to tag it. So as long as the other group is fighting with Free TC and Mammoth and everyone else, then there should be a free heli. Yeah, and it's down, and that's really good positioning too. They have it kind of cornered off in their section, so this should be some easy points for Chaos here. So let's throw them up on the scoreboard a bit. But I don't even see them on the scoreboard really. So this is going to be some important.
Down below
yeah, looks like they're going to be walling off the heli as well. So they really need this.
Yeah, they just have to hope nobody has. Maybe everybody's focused over at OTF space rather than come over here to pick on them. But you never know. Some people are. They know those points are worth it, and they'll make the trek over. Yep, they're preparing, putting walls up, knowing that most likely they're going to come from a certain direction. Looks like I don't see anybody in sewer, so they could have easily gotten away with this, but time will tell.
And it looks like there should be a hackable crate here at sewer. We're just not able to find it yet. Maybe that's why the other teams are not able to find it either.
Is it down below? It doesn't seem. Look from underneath the map. All right, let's head back. Guess figure out what OTF and Mammoth were all doing out here.
What's up, Bustin? It looks like Mammoth is kind of. Oh, never mind. OTF is OTF with the F1 kill. Mammoth has got this fight taken over. All nakeds though. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, Free TC is pushing out of their base as well, so it's a little. I'm not sure if it's just going for the PvP points at the moment. They're not focused on this base, which should be giving OTF time to finish upgrading whatever that base is. But they seem to be out trying to get the points, which I mean, it's their job. You have a builder, you have other people who are your PvPers, your collectors and farmers. but he might need a little help with that, or get the resources so he could finish that. Because at the end of the day, if you can't, if your base can't withstand a few rockets and C4, then there's no point in getting these PvP points.
No, that's going to be, yeah, that's not so well.
Look at this chunker.
Yeah, Free TC has got a massive base. They have everything up to metal. And they only have like what looks like one or two furnaces. So yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And looks
Yeah,
like
and
these are the winners from the EU round. And that's some really cool peak downs too. Yeah, that's an interesting base. I haven't seen this before. Looks like it's probably also like calendar base. The TC
most
should be
likely.
It comes down to luck kind of for TC. Yeah, these are some terrifying peaks here.
It'll be very interesting to see if anybody goes after them. Which I would assume so, since I know that they're a strong target after winning EU tournament, but we'll see.
Well, Santa's through the, looks like the garage door is open. They are just kind of giving free points to Santa. Looks like, yeah, Santa's in first place with 50 points already at the 13-minute mark.
Mario just went down to ECR. So, but that looks like what Santa is doing is they're farming all of their PvP points at this base on this team. And IDK was eliminated. Yeah, it looks like they did not have enough teams or players to be able to play. You have to at least have over 50% of the required team to play. So they did not have 4 players. But one less. So now we're down to 22 teams. So ACR has a decent spot of the gates. Looks like there's a mistake in the walls. I don't know if they've given up.
Yeah, if they're able to seal that or
they're trying.
God, it looks like me placing walls. This is why I never place walls in my compound. It is all right. Yeah, they have fully given up on.
Cannot.
Oh no! Yep, this is not looking good for ECR. They're going to keep trying to fix it, but that's right. Yeah, it looks like if they
they could use the gate, although it looks more like it's double walling at this moment. I'm making a death tunnel there. I don't know what's going on. Interesting. Well, they know Santa's after them. They're trying to at least prevent them from coming in. Hopefully remove the ladders that had them Santa keep coming in, breaching their base, but guess not having a hole there would make it easier. But it seems like they haven't opened the door either to stop that from happening, so it's still open if anybody wanted to come poke their head in, but it's now one area.
Yeah, that's really not looking good for them. We got Santa on the backside now, pushing up again. And with only 11 minutes left in the attack phase. And looks like Chaos was able to loot everything, got themselves up on the board. They're in, I can't see what place.
14th.
Yeah, they're in 14th place.
But
Santa's still at 64 points in first place.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides to living out by yourself. I mean, you can see they got 15 points on the board from that helicopter, but only 1 point has been for PvP, and that's just because they are so isolated that they haven't had any interaction.
Mm-hmm.
We have FS and RNC.
Yeah, looks like RNC is still trying to bully the FS group. But looks like FS now has their I don't know if they called their PvP chads on from compared to last time, but yeah, they're able to have roof control. But now we have Nurik pushing up as well. So I'm curious where and no more for 127.
Yeah, we have under 10 minutes. That was a nice cleanup. Under 10 minutes to go for these attack points to get ready for the raid, because it'll start and then we'll start hitting all the rockets. And that's the best time. Yes, and so there will be 10 points to whoever wins this attack phase. Whoever has the highest, it'll be give them an extra 10. Right now it's looking like Santa, but is very close. I mean, if for some reason Santa pulls back, tries to get all the rockets, get ready for this raid, but I can't just I'm just gonna call him he is going to I mean, if they continued out and continued shooting and having getting those points, it's possible they could get this. So there's only 10 points difference between them right now. And Messi is lining up FS. Got a nice little cheeky peek through that the slit in the wall. It is very hard for players to hit you.
Yeah, it is very difficult, but sorry, I'm just a bit distracted over here trying to see this guy's absolutely demolishing them without pants on. I wish I could do this.
All right. Yeah, with those the walls, just you could shoot out of those holes, but it's very hard for somebody to defend it and actually shoot back and get a good target because they're usually hitting the wall. We have RNC. Attack heli is coming in as well. Let's see what direction. It could be picked off by Chaos again if they're quick.
Yeah, somebody's tagging it from afar, but I can't really see, and they're doing some serious damage to it as well.
Looks like I can't see who that is. Aesthetics is taking them on this time.
Man, they already almost had the heli down before it got to the base. Yeah, looks like it's Aesthetics is going to be taking it out at looks like water treatment, unless they
they got very lucky there. If it had gone a little bit farther out on the road, it would have been really hard to wall off the area. But it looks like they should be able to get a few walls up. Okay, they're up in the Nurik's up there.
I think this is going to be the first yeah, we got BVP rockets already. You always have to do it for the memes. This is going to be our first really contested heli of today. All the other ones have been taken off in good spots that just don't make a lot of sense to counter, but this one's in between like 6 bases, so yeah, it'll be really interesting to see.
Yeah, Nurik has a really good spot up there, but it's going to be, I don't know. I don't know if his teammates are coming in helping him or if he's just up there by himself, but if he's the only one, Beb has the better shot at it. Or maybe Ooga Booga. What? I can't even tell what that name is. Ooga Booga. They might have a shot. They're already cleaning up. But now they have to move out. Look, and Beb took out Nurik. So we still have Aesthetics, though, over here. And Chaos may be coming to pick on them as well. So this is going to be definitely a highly contested heli. So Joke is now second at 62, taking over Hee. I'm gonna laugh every time I say that name now. But SAK from Hehe is also at an 8 kill streak. These teams do this on purpose, I swear. It's really rude.
Yeah, I think that's what they want. It's for us to laugh whenever we say hee.
No doubt.
And
Right,
Chaos is just maybe recycling, not so worried about the maybe they think that they're going to get some points here, but no, okay, they're trying to counter. But Aesthetics is still
use this coverage.
Yeah, Aesthetics is still holding this off pretty well.
He's walled himself off down there. He's got eyes in the sky to help keep back Ooga Booga. So now they just have to... Oh no, that's Beb. So he's got two different angles he's coming after. And Nurik is coming back in now.
Yeah, looks like Chaos is going in for their second heli. Starting to get some points up, hopefully, for you're trying to see where they're at. Yeah, they only have a few points, and they're able to kill him. Able to kill Ascetics, so Nurik or Chaos might be able to hold this off. But Nurik is pushing down the hill, and he doesn't see Ascetics is running back to his body, so it's going to be yeah. I think he's going to be able to loot fully too.
Not a good... Oh no.
No, this is going to surprise him as well.
Yeah, but the numbers Chaos has currently over there, and it'll be difficult for him to stay alive. But if he can... Okay, Ascetics is also moving up, around, flanking. Trying to give his teammate more coverage so he can go out and steal those crates. And Messi is coming. So that would make 6 teams after this heli. Oh no. Messi is... And they're pretty much destroying Chaos. I don't know how many bags they were able to place. But we only have 2 more Chaos guys. And a whole team of Messi.
It looks like Ascetics might be looting some of the crates, or at least trying. While getting beamed. Looks like he only has 30 health.
Yeah. Yeah, all you have to do is open the crates and those 3 points are yours. Oh, okay. So they noticed.
He was able to get 3. So that looks like it was 9 points to Ascetics so far.
So 2 more crates left for whichever team can get over there quicker. Chaos is still probably the closest team. Beb may push down to try to get it, but Messi would need to hurry if they want any shot at it. There's still one Ascetics, but he's over... Is that water treatment? I can never remember those names. I think it's water treatment. He's a little far away to get anything. Okay.
Chaos is the closest, and I think if only he knew that all you have to do is just run out and just open it, but I don't know,
He's
they're
worried
getting pushed
about
pretty
Messi
hard for
behind
Messi. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Looks like Messi will be coming up, but they still have to worry about Beb up in the tower, and we have RNC Joker, of course, sticking his nose in. And who's gonna do it? Who's rushing out?
Yeah, looks like Messi might be rushing out for the
It's gonna be his name's Rush. Of course he is.
No, and Ascetics was able to take it, and he's running, and he's not going to be able to make it either. Let's go for the third person. Looks like Messi's pushing for the heli. No, he's looting. He's more focused on loot.
Get the crate. Oh no, he's hiding. I think probably trying to. Don't. What are you doing?
Wow, he is just way focused on loot.
What are you doing?
No, and he runs away. Points are not his top concern today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope his teammates chew him out for this.
And Chaos just
and
came out the
they
kills.
get, yeah.
Oh, one of them, not the BWJB.
It looks like it's a 1v1.
Oh, don't
when he
jump.
jumped for it.
That always gets me. Is the
But
whole
a second
jump.
KS member is pushing in. Or it might have been Messi. I can't.
Is anybody going to go after those crates?
Yeah, these crates are still up. With only 30 seconds left, Santa and Joke are just 3 points ahead for the first place.
I wonder if Beb up there was watching all of this and knows that there's still 2 crates that haven't been looted and is trying to get his team to push.
I think they may not see the loot.
But I mean,
hopefully Rush does what he's good at.
You know, They may
Why
not
are
be
they not
important.
pushing the? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
Rush finally found the crate. Got himself an extra 6 points there.
Oh my goodness.
And looks like we're off at raiding phase, and right away we have 2 raids going.
And
Like
Santa pushed up all the way up to 10 points for winning that phase, so they are now put a little buffer between them, but we're starting off on the booms.
Oh, looks like he is. I don't know whose base they're raiding, but they're already deep inside a.
Either TS or IDK. We're not sure, so IDK probably. Looks like they didn't finish building, or they've just been that quick, and I have a feeling it was more the building.
It looks like it's
Lots
a
of
typical calendar base, and they're just trying to boom as much as they can to find the TC. And looks like they found TC.
Just like that.
Wow, so I think that's going to be the first successful raid. Yeah, E-Girls has been wiped out by he. And that throws them up in first place now with 114 points. Yeah, looks like Free TC is going to be pushing up to OTF. They have 1 member up on the roof. Interesting spot to blow into.
Do they have a feeling that it's up there, or they just... No?
Yeah, I'm curious what the tactic is.
We have Mammoth coming in on their side.
Yeah, looks like they're just getting
TC.
completely boomed from both sides here.
Yeah. And we see all those OTF hate comments. It's all good. It looks like they were probably annoying our staff as well, which is all fun and pretty common, I'm sure, with how often we see each other week in and week out. But this is what happens when you don't finish your base. You become a target, and our peers were eliminated by Joke. And they took the lead.
Joke's up in the lead, yeah. So really now it comes down to luck. Like, it's whatever side the TC's on. If it's going to be Free TC that gets it, or Mammoth gets the final shot in the TC.
Yeah, we have Free TC on the roof pushing down, and we have Mammoth pushing up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting, especially if these 2 teams actually meet. We have doors closing, doesn't help too much. But 1 more door means more boom that has to be used by the other team. So always close your doors, people. But it's not really helping in this case. Still a lot of stone, even in the core. I'm really surprised. I see it often enough on the exterior. Just somebody hasn't pushed out and had time to upgrade everything. But in the core, I mean, that just blows my mind that you would leave that so unsecure. I mean, that's where your loot is going to be. I mean, it might not be where the TC is, but it's still all your rockets, your beds, everything that is going to help you to survive a raid. Now,
Yeah,
you do
looks
get
like they're
raid
knocking
points.
out all their. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You do get raid defense points if you're able to push these guys back. I don't know if that's going to be this case or not, but you can earn up to 40 points by surviving raids, depending on the length of time it takes. But I'm going to say that's not happening here. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. It depends on which team, and it looks like, I mean, Mammoth is up here as well, and these are the only doors that really seem like they haven't been popped open yet.
Yeah, core also looks like hasn't been fully opened yet, so they could have gone with the classic position of hiding it where it should be.
That is true. We see it all the time. I'm like, why is it here?
Yeah, but
it
every
never
other
fails.
door is blown off the base except for the except for on their whole base is just missing.
Oh, Free TC took it. So
Wow.
it was up high.
Yeah, we're trying to find where it was taken, but yeah, it looks like
Interesting.
it might have been in that section. So yeah, it was a good spot to hide it. They blew through everything else. So that threw Free TC up pretty high now. Yeah, in 5th place, RNC in 1st place, and Joke in 2nd with only 2
Now,
points.
yeah, now it's just a matter of like if Free TC wants to get any of those rockets or C4 they still may have, they would need to find an escape because Mammoth still has control of pretty much the entire base.
Yep. Looks like I don't know whose base this is, but I'm seeing lots of teams here. Yeah, so it looks like Devi is being hit by Nurik, and they also have Ebb.
Looks like
so it's getting really
Ooga
chaotic
Booga.
here. There's lots of bases that are all based up next to each other, and yeah, it's a crazy jungle of walls over there. We have another calendar base.
Usually see the neighbors go after each other, but it looks like each one of these neighbors has a different opponent, and they're actually staying focused on their raid target rather than trying to pick off the other team, which is good for maybe the raiding team, not so much for the defenders. Ooh. Lil Pick comes in and takes out 3 of Nurik's players. And might actually have the stuff to destroy these beds. Nobody's respawned yet. I would go over to Ooga Booga. Taking on
they haven't
Beb.
fully been able to take control yet of the raid. So it looks like Beb might be surviving this right now.
Yeah. Beb are one of our favorites at the moment, like for this tournament. Really good players. But it's just like not much rocketing. It's just like, it looks like one rocketeer. And with a base this size, that's too slow. It gives other teams a chance it gives them a chance to push out, gives somebody else a chance to push in. And it needs to be hard and fast, and that's not what's happening. Looks like these are our only 3 raids going on at the moment. It'll pick up.
Yeah. RNC is still in 1st place, picking off a lot of PvP points because I think they only got 1 TC so far.
This is an interesting walling. The compound.
Yeah, this is pretty chaotic.
I mean, it could be easily broken into. I'm not really sure. Usually you try to get the furnaces on the inside of your compound.
Yeah.
But I guess you do what you gotta do. That's pretty funny. Looks like they're taking some damage to the roof, but not enough to the core, most likely. We have doors open. Lots of storage. They obviously knew where the attack was going to come from, the raid, so they kind of walled up their roof a little bit higher on one side, assuming that somebody was going to be coming from the hill to rocket down on them, so they protected their bags. I like seeing that. And we have Ooga Booga trying to control the area. Looks like they were pushed back, and now Beb is moving back out. Maybe gonna try to push back and raid them.
Yeah, looks like Beb has control of this, so Beb might get thrown up pretty high up here with some points for the raid defense.
Yeah.
As well as looks like Devi also was able to counter this raid, and yeah, it looks like they have full control of it. So we will be seeing some points going to them.
We'll say with a little help from RNC taking out a few of them. But yeah, they did a nice job cleaning up.
And did we see OTF get taken out? I think we did, right? Oh, it was FS that has been wiped out, it looks like.
Yeah. We have Emperor and Pod. Trying to tell, looks like this is Pod's base. And Emperor's on the outside. I can't really...
Yeah, Emperor as well as he is pushing up and kind of shooting rockets from their walls. Looks like we have two teams trying to raid Pod here.
Yeah. And he is already up 3rd place right now. And they do have a raid bed set up. A little bit more prepared.
Yeah, it looks like RNC is going to be rocketing the turrets, trying to roof down, and and RNC got wiped out right before they could finish the turret. They need 3 rockets for the turret, so looks like that body was worth the flying back to loot.
Yeah, he's gonna go try to pick up the rockets. So while Emperor was out trying to raid the other team down the hill, RNC was like, oh, he was taken out and they got a heli. It was a nice try. So, but it pulled Emperor away. It looks like there's only one really in the area. So now he is really the only attacker. And they're doing some okay damage. They got more than one rocketer going. Looks like 3 of them. Maybe 4? I'm not sure. So we're told that the Hee is also very, very possibly Tomatoes. The team, they were, you said, 2nd place in EU tournament. So a very good team. Obviously know what they're doing. They've already gotten a TC. They're working on their 2nd. And they are just pummeling this base and giving Pod a run for their money. I mean, they're having to really focus. And it's kind of hard to focus when your whole base is shaking around you.
Yeah.
There's still... Emperor is still in there. Shark Feed is in the compound. I didn't see a weapon on him, though, but he may have picked up something. Looks like he did take out one of He's members. And the Russian is also moving in, and we have Dumpy coming back. So... Emperor's not finished with it. Now did he just run out of rockets? Because now Pod is getting a chance to rebuild, which... Yeah, not really sure. Is that a return rocket?
Yeah, it looks like he might only have 1 rocketer so far, but Emperor's looks like it's going to be pushing up to try to take him out from the side. Yeah, and he was taken out, and that was the rocketer, I believe, as well.
We have stores up on the roof. He's putting down some decent coverage. And they did get a little bit of rebuilding done, but it looks like somebody's making sure that's not happening. Looks like some damage may have been done to the roof as well. They had a few well-placed rockets that took out a couple of the beds. But still, it's slowed down, definitely. Rose is still shooting off rockets, but we also have some return rockets taking down some of the walls.
Yeah, looks like they're just lobbing rockets, and I guess just hoping to find the TC. I mean, that's a lot of rockets to destroy what they have so far with it. So I think that they're just trying to get lucky.
Yeah, you make a wide enough hole, it prevents them from rebuilding quickly, and you've pretty much guaranteed that the TC is not on that side of the building.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still able to keep... Oh, and he's building up, so he was able to actually push in a bit. Let's see if he's going to be able to control. Okay, yeah, he was able to wipe him out.
Very nice shot.
I don't know if he it doesn't look like he has any boom on him, so he's more just, I think, waiting for his rocketers and just trying to hold control of the raid right now. Oh yeah, we got
Keep-
several Hee members. Oh, and they found, yeah, he found a weird spot for beds and loot.
Little exterior.
Yeah, yeah, I think he's starting to see it possibly too. That's like in a little.
Maybe you want to
No, he's trying to throw C4 up there.
throw
Looks like
C4 down. You see armored doors. That's definitely not common.
No, that's a good sign. Oh my, and they just threw that. Yeah, they
We
still have some
one
numbers
in the compound.
Yeah.
But now Pod can go in there, maybe do a little bit of rebuilding, get the loot off those guys. Nope, he's just gonna go out and die. Okay. And they're still rocketing, so I mean they're still doing damage to the core. There's nice holes for everybody to kind of see what's going on, but all the doors are shut, well, most of them. No, I guess they just keep rocketing until they see daylight on the other side. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's usually a giveaway. Sometimes it's a red herring, and that's not where the TC is, and you want them to focus on getting the C4. But you'd think they would have armored the roof and maybe some of the wall if that was the case. If they're going to use armored doors. All right, we're gonna go check out some more raids, and then we'll go back to that since it seems to have slowed down a little bit. Like Santa.
Yeah,
Santa's
looks
getting
like
picked on by ECR.
Yeah, ECR's going up.
And Pisky. And shooting some rockets from the supermarket. They're blowing a decent hole through the wall. There's some very nice rockets.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow rocketing, but they are safe for the most part there. Oh, look at that in action.
Work.
Yeah. Reason we got Kaz on here.
Yeah, looks like it's a very well done honeycomb around this core of the base. I mean, it's going to take a lot to break in, and so maybe he's focusing on higher up, and then they can just ladder in. But it's a very safe distance that they're rocketing from, and I don't know if it's because that side has the road next to it, which would be harder to build walls.
Yeah, looks like Santa was able to stop ECR from pushing up. So as long as they could get Pisky from pushing on in, they should do pretty good, unless they just start trying to foundation wipe them from the supermarket.
Yeah, they need to push out and take care of those guys before they can move on to raid themselves. Because, I mean, there's only a matter of time before ECR comes back, because I believe they're neighbors. So right now, RNC is up in first place at the 154 points, but he is super close behind him, only at 148, with Joke at 143. And Santa is sitting in fourth. So they're getting the points right now from the raid defense. So the longer this takes, the more points they're going to get, as long as the rockets keep coming.
Yeah, it looks like Pisky's getting pushed by Santa, so I think Santa's going to be able to probably get some serious points here for winning the raid on this once the time runs out. Oh, and Pisky takes down Santa.
Yeah,
Pisky's keeping the dream alive of rocketing from the supermarket.
Oh, big
and
Poppy T.
Santa, yeah.
We have ECR flying. Supposedly that is not a good thing. We have 3 scrappies here though, so they're at least good at collecting. We'll see how well these survive. I guess they're just gonna stop. One guy's waiting. He's like, come on, guys. I'm ready. All right, let's go. Let's go check out. It's like V-Pops and Joke. So this is why Joke is up in 3rd place right now. Probably a lot of PvP action going on at this base. And they've done a decent
Yeah,
deal
that's
of
a
damage.
pretty small base too. I feel it doesn't look too. Unless it's just the angle that we're holding here, it doesn't look too big.
No, it's definitely not one of the larger bases. It's kind of more of a oblong. So maybe a little wider on one side.
I'm sure it has a good personality. Looks like it's similar to what they built in EU, but slightly different. So I'm sure they learned something from the tournament earlier this morning and maybe hopefully made improvements. I mean, they're still kicking, so maybe they're doing something right. Looks like Messi's going to be coming up from the backside to V-Pop. So they're going to have Joke and Messi. Looks like holding 2 raids on them. Yeah, Messi's able to wipe them out. They just got to run past this section. A little dangerous here because they can't wall so close to airfield. So
Yeah.
V-Pop should be taking advantage of this, but I don't really think that they see Messi lining up here. I think
No,
they're
it
more
doesn't look-
focused on putting loot away. Yeah, looks like they found him now, and that's going to be a very important kill. And he is just, wow, that is... It's, sometimes it's
it
the
is base
motion in the
invaders.
ocean that counts.
It's not the size of the base.
Yeah.
All right, so hiding behind a node right now. I guess just waiting to see. It looks like he should run for it now, but we'll see. But a few of the Messi did make it. So once they get set up, now they're going to be attacked from 2 sides. Yeah. It looks like Joke is being taken care of by some of their other teammates. Link. Oh, and Messi is flanked around too. All right, so we still have 2 Joke, 3, 4. Okay, so there's still 4 and probably respawning in right there. That's a nice little raid platform that they have.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, yeah. Yeah, keep them away from everyone else seeing them. Messi was wiped out. I'm curious if Messi brought over a bunch of rockets to try to raid, or if they're more just looking to counter raid whatever Joke is doing here.
Very possible. Sometimes if you're running low on rockets, you just go find somebody else's raid and take it over. Pops is going in and they took out Kide. There's still 2 more Joke members hiding in that area though. But still pretty high up in health. They haven't taken much damage. Whereas Pops is getting a little bit... That looks like he's healing. Okay. Joke with a mini coming in, and he's down.
Yeah, Pops is, before that, he was on an 8 kill streak. So let me see, he was just almost single-handedly wiping out the Joke team. Oh, and Joke was able to sneak around behind V-Pops on their push there.
That was very nicely done.
And is that Messi in the back? Are they, have they started booming? Yeah, it looks like Messi started booming V-Pops. So V-Pops is going to have to probably withdraw from pushing up. Wow, yeah, it looks
Very
like they're
sneaky.
C4ing through, and yeah, they're trying to repair, and they're not. Looks like Messi isn't really even shooting it. They're not even too worried. I don't know why. They're just kind of, I think they're just trying to stay quiet right now.
Yeah, they're not letting any boom go. They haven't shot anybody, but securing their spot inside. Oh, there they go. Now they're aware.
Oh wow, no, Messi was actually able to kill V-Pops there. We had a V-Pops member coming through the top, and yeah, Messi was able to wipe him out. Oh, and Messi got stuck on the ladder, so
Oh
V-Pops
no.
was able to take him. Yeah, looks like
Yep.
V-Pops defended. I don't know if Messi had all the rockets or not. I think it's not smart just going through a little tiny breach in the wall. It'd be better to open it all up.
Yeah, you definitely want to take them out. I mean, do as much damage as you can. Open the wide gap. But sometimes that the sneaky moves work. You get somebody deep inside, and then who's really good at PvP and just rats them out and distracts them. It's a pretty decent move if it works. It is. Helis. ECR collects helis, OTF collects Ls.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate in the Twitch chat right now towards OTF, even though they've been wiped out for quite some time now, almost 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, ECR tried to push up, but Santa took care of him. Looks like still ECR is moving out, maybe trying to get some of the kits, but taken out quickly. Yeah, they're respawning from the outside, so they have obviously died enough to be bag timered and not be able to respawn in the base. But I don't know if Santa's going to continue to push. Looks like there is a little bit of an opening. I don't know if that was from before. But I guess Santa's returning the favor, so we'll see if they brought Boom. Looks like they are getting a raid platform going. But we have Pisky is raiding Santa while they're out.
So
It never fails. As soon as the cat's away, the mice will play.
wow, Pisky was able to knock them out, so I'm curious if they're able to get full control. Yeah, they have doors open. This is not looking.
People.
Pisky's just running down.
This
Wow,
hurts
all the
my
beds are
heart.
open. This is just, yeah, this is not good.
Santa,
hopefully
slap you
somebody
on the
spawns
hands.
in. Yeah. Hopefully somebody spawns in and closes it, because they're going to be able to get bed control, which, yeah, if you knock out the beds, then
they could get everything off of this. And there's the turrets up top that they would have to contend with, but I mean, you have all of these beds. Come on, Santa. Somebody come back here. Pay attention. I guess they're just really focused on their raid. Oh. Yep. This is really smart by Pisky to get this done while they're out, but I'm
curious if
Santa
even really notices it, or if they're just too hyper focused on getting the raid. But they just knocked out like 10 beds.
And push down. We have Santa
looks like
right
Santa.
there.
Oh, and everything is open on the core here. We've got one Santa member with a gear set on.
We have a couple in there trying to respawn, but let's just hope that they actually have kits in there that can help them get them armed.
Oh,
Looks like Pisky is.
Yeah, they kind of took off from there, even though they saw those beds.
Maybe looking for another teammate. Waiting for more of his teammates to get in. There we go. Closing doors. Thank you, Big Poppy T. Oh my gosh. That's one door out of the hundreds that are open. I don't know why Pisky didn't push a little harder, or at least try to cover that one spot to prevent them from getting back up. But here they come back in, gearing back up, and now the doors are closed. So, not the best. Ooh. You're trying to get them up on the roof. Oh. Yeah, get them up on the roof, let the turrets take them out. Although, looks like they've caught on to the game now and actually decided to shut doors. Well, some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, left 3 open. It's they are not closing doors. Holy.
I mean, I get the whole point is you want to be able to move fast around your base, but at the same time, if it's going to take somebody to C4 to get through, you want them to waste all that C4 before they find that TC. All right, we have Emperor over here. Someone in chat is checking on them. And he is also over here, still picking on Pod, it looks like. But it looks like they were able to rebuild. I'm sure they're trying to... I don't know if they're hitting the same spot as they were earlier. Or if they've obviously decided that, no, well, yeah, they are hitting the same spot. I was like, that's already been taken care of. You know the TC is not there. Well, maybe it's there with the armored doors, but nobody's bothered to check. All right, so they're taking out a lot of the roof. If they can keep them off of there, it's less. It's like those little hidey holes, like Pod is up there right now. They're able to at least peek out and shoot. But if they can widen those gaps, it opens up the whole roof to shoot more rockets in, take out some of the beds, and maybe even some of the turrets. But it's still very slow. You have one Rocketeer, and I'm like, come on, guys. This is not how you work. Use those rockets, shake the base, then move in.
He is still just killing it with points, though, for kills. I think they've only done 1 raid so far, and they have 215 points.
Yeah, they are doing amazing up there right now. And we have Chaos defending a raid from Free TC. And they did punch open a few of the walls. They are isolated, so unless somebody gets on a heli, it's going to take somebody a little bit to get over here and counter Free TC, but it looks like it's gone quiet here too. They're just kind of, well, they're starting to C4 some of the gates. Maybe push in. Yeah, they are in 8th place. So they need to move. They need to grab those TCs. Because the slower you move on these, more likely while you're away, somebody else is going to try to take your TC. Oh, in the little side room. Try to take out their extra beds that they have and probably have stored extra guns, meds, kits. I would hope they didn't have the boom there, but you never know.
Yeah, looks like Chaos is sneaking in from behind and, knocked out the Free TC group.
Chaos is doing a decent job of defending. But I don't see any rebuilding efforts from them. And what is this cluster?
They do not want to be top down.
Alright, this is aesthetic space. RNC is pushing. We have Mammoth inside. Really good teams. I don't know who aesthetics teams are. But I'm sure they're good. Interesting placement of the turret, but oh, and it's taken out. Yeah, typically we see those turrets placed on the roof to prevent the heli landing, but I guess they figured since they have all of that barbed wire, they don't need to worry about putting their turrets upstairs. Now, I have seen in the past where you have all of that up there, and that's where the TC is placed. So if you prevented somebody from landing on the roof, then that may be one of the most secure places for the TC. Now, I don't know the builder's mindset where they would have put TC, but in my mind, that's... Oh, and they got it. Chaos was eliminated by Free TC.
Yeah, so... looks like the base wasn't even... Looks like base wasn't even open up that much, so they might have gotten lucky with finding TC right away.
Yeah, there may have been another triangle there. And he needed... interesting. So easy pick by them. They didn't have to use too much boom, even though it had gone quiet. But now they have a chance to go in and get some more loot. You think they'd try to push in maybe a little bit more to the core, because these guys have been alone and having plenty of time, I guess, or as much time as everybody else, but they haven't attempted to put any really any raids. So
yeah, looks like that's where TC was, and again they just left doors open, and just I can imagine that free TC just went deep and just got lucky with where they blew.
yeah. And we have Ooga Booga getting raided by Beb, or picked on by Beb. There's a couple of holes in the base so far, but that's an interesting tower. I'm not sure what I think about this base.
Yeah, I would love to high TC right up there. That would be beautiful. I don't think a lot of people would expect it, but definitely not the safest. Definitely not the safest.
Definitely not, but sometimes common sense doesn't go into this game.
Yeah.
So a few spots open, still lots of doors. We got a bit of coverage. There is a turret from out. I don't know if it has a decent angle on the ground from where it is. Doesn't look like it's shooting, so it may be facing the other way. Hasn't been picked on yet, but it's easily taken if they can get a rocket up there. Oh, Booga Booga did a nice flank.
Taking out some of the Beb teams, and yeah, I think that they might, even though they're so close to each other, again, they could just almost at this point launch rockets from their bases and just see whoever has the most rockets or who gets luckiest. But
no.
Well, yeah, Beb was able to.
Yeah, they took out the people in the moving around them. I like seeing the use of the game, like the nature, like going into the trees, like seeing a raid from the trees is always so much fun. But just using it to their advantage.
Ooga Booga's, nope, not able to get up there.
And we have some more boom going on. Let's see who this is. Messi. Is this Messi's base? Yeah.
Wow, Messi's getting raided from Joke and from V-Pops from two totally different sides. So they're going to be kind of split in half. And then
so while they were,
it looks like Messi was probably out raiding, and yeah, they're having to run back and trying to counter. So wow, they're going to pick off V-Pops.
Yep. Now they're coming around from the backside.
Oh, this could be really bad.
Oh, he just... Okay.
Okay, yeah, he just walled himself.
Don't do it. Oh. Did he just wall off the whole thing? No, there's... Okay, it's just a big spiral. Messi was eliminated by Joke, just like that. Oh, it had to be in the walls over here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it had to be on that exterior. What a lucky shot by Joke. And aesthetics are gone by free TC, so they finally got that. Oh no! Yeah, they stole it from Mammoth. Alright, so we have... That was getting pretty exciting over there. Let's go up north. We have ECR. Santa's still trying to poke in at ECR. It doesn't seem like they've progressed much. Just a whole bunch of back and forth exchanging fire. But I mean, Santa's in 5th and ECR is in 14th. It doesn't seem like they're getting much done.
looks like Santa's pushing up here, knocked out the ECR group, so Santa might continue this raid here. Looks like once they get control, yeah, that should be pretty good. Surprised they're not targeting. You know, they're not targeting the helis either, because again, I from my understanding, ECR just doesn't know how to fly them, so those scrappies kind of don't do a lot for the ECR group. So Santa knows that that's not a threat at all of them possibly leaving a rating.
They actually want them to get in those scrappies. We have somebody moving in on a scrappy.
Yeah, I think there's no way it's ECR though, is it?
Are they coming
Unless
back?
they've spent thousands of hours on quadcopters. Oh no, okay.
Joker.
As we thought, it was not. So looks like a single solo. Joker's flying over with a almost broken scrappy.
He has been known to on his solo trips and just causing havoc wherever he goes. So I have no idea that is what he's doing.
Yeah, he went from large oil rig to now he's flying up to small oil rig.
Maybe they need boom really, really bad, and he is the boom getter.
Yeah, okay, each lock crate is worth 10 points, so
yeah,
he might be just trying to farm up points for his team.
I will say RNC is really smart about going after Bradley during the raid phase, or going get those lock crates, because everybody else is so focused on getting these TC points, which is 40 points per TC, but you have those 10 points per crate, or the 15 you can get off of Bradley, and because of the crates or the dropped crates and stuff, and like those add up along with really good teammates who are able to continue the PvP and continue to go out and rock it. It's nice whenever they have these larger teams that one person can go off and do that and guarantee points when nobody else is doing it.
It looks like Santa's able to just keep blowing in, and okay, yeah, ECR knocked him out, so
ECR is getting
Santa fails again.
Yeah, and Pisky are over here picking on them once more. Just
yeah, I feel like Pisky just kind of sits and hides and waits for them to start raiding ECR, and then move up to start raiding Santa again.
And they're like, let's go again. Like, I think by this point I probably would have gone after somebody else, but you never know. Maybe they don't have the helis, maybe they don't have the scrappies or a vehicle to get very far, so they have to go after the closest one first. But we got some C4 going off. All right, Santa taken down. Still here though, but we have one inside. He's being sneaky. Oh, that's Mars trying to get to peek. Ooh.
Oh my,
nice.
Wow, he turned around in just seconds and destroyed him. Nice throw on the door frame. Now that it's not going to do it for the door. Wow, and Santa was able to push out. They needed a 2v1 there to finally destroy one of the Pisky guys.
And they've defended. So getting a few points. Those little skirmishes don't seem to be lasting enough to get them 40 points, but every little bit counts along with the PvP they can gain from it. But this base is just so blown open.
And he has all the points really with yeah, they're up at 300 points and really haven't done much raiding from my understanding except for this one right here, but I don't think they're able to find TC yet. And they've blown through quite a section of the base too, so I think they're probably gonna try to recuperate and
yeah, it seems like they've slowed down, and I'm curious if they just have run out of boom or what's going on, but it looks like they're just keeping people away at the moment. But there's still plenty of doors. Maybe it's in the core. All right, free TC is on the move Wonder who their target's going to be. This is second place. Still a good distance behind Hee, but if they can get another TC, and that'll jump them up a lot. I don't know where they're going.
It looks like Kaz is trying to get passenger seat, but it's very difficult to mount it. So I think now it's just a pride thing at this point. But...
Sometimes you got it. Sometimes it's not there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going the long way around. They may be going over to, yeah, it looks like Santa or Pisky, one of those areas. Maybe trying to take it from, maybe land in this area and push on them. Because there's 3 bases over in this area. Looks like they're going after ECR.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be pushing ECR. Or they're just, I don't know, it looks like they might just be taking a stroll around the neighborhood.
Yep.
I don't even
Not sure.
think they have their decision made of where they're going yet.
Yeah, probably just taking a look at each one of the bases, see which one is going to be the most difficult. Try to land your heli somewhere safe. Looks like they're going for ECR, which will be interesting, and especially if Santa is still in that area, they'll have to contend with them on the outside before they can even get close. But looks like they're coming around the backside, which maybe they'll start rocketing from that area, which is furthest away from other people. So possibly a decent TC placement over on that side.
Yeah, I think it's pretty smart coming in through the back because they know that their Santa's just on the other side of them. So I can imagine they're throwing TC kind of towards the back. I don't think they're really paying attention. ECR doesn't look like they're really shooting or doing anything. So Free TC is going to use this time right now to push up and get as close as they can before they start booming.
Yeah, they've
Which
gotten
looks like it's
up
really close.
Yeah, really quickly without any contention. Hey, like Nikita is already up at the gate. And they're just blasting away. So far, 3 Rocketeers, maybe 4. Now they've finally noticed and are shooting them down. But looks like they are dying one by one, a little bit at a time. But we're putting a decent... Opening it up. Okay, if they can get that compound wall down. Maybe... I don't know how deep they want to go first.
Blow out. Wow, yeah, Free TC is actually doing really good here. And again, I have a feeling that TC is probably going to be on this side since it's the furthest away from the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa was up there earlier doing some boom, and looks like Santa's going to try to take advantage, but they're really not doing much here.
No. Looks like they pushed back. Maybe they're worried about them being raided at the moment and not too focused on Pisky. I think is still over there pestering them. But rockets are a little slow. We started off strong, but now it's just 1 or 2. Now that ECR is pushing out and putting up a little bit more of a fight, they're having to switch to their guns rather than the rockets. Which is kind of nice. I like seeing our ECR push out as quickly as they have. A lot of teams just stay up on the roof and their whole base is like the bottom of their base is gone, but they push out and try to defend it before that can happen. And he's cleaned up a couple of them.
Yeah, if ECR is able to hold this. Oh, yeah. See, there we go. We have Santa now pushing up. I don't know if they have boom with them or not. But they really, yeah, that's why they're not all pushing up, is that they're attacking Pusky right here. So it looks like Santa again has control. Pisky has tried countless times to raid them. and it's failed countless times on this.
Yeah. Oh. Santa got in. Didn't last too long though. And there looks like they may be trying to put up a few walls. I'm not sure if that's what I saw. But ECR's at least attempting to get out there. Maybe leave the repairs to the builder. Looks like more Rocketeers are going at the moment. Now we can see more into the base. Looks like a larger open room on that 4th floor. And
yeah, they're just opening the roof right now. I mean, if they could get some rockets shot up there onto the beds, and that's gonna really stop their progression.
absolutely.
Yeah, we got some interesting doors on the roof too. So I don't know if that's lead downs. I don't know if it's where TC is.
It could be both. But yeah, either one. It's and then we have because we have that garage door as a jump down.
Wow, Kihi was eliminated by V-Pops.
Oh my gosh. So number 1 is just eliminated.
Yeah, we did not see that, but V-Pops was able to eliminate Hihi, and V-Pops is only in 9th place. So this is going to give chance for Santa or Free TC, any of these people, because, man, Hihi was way ahead in the lead, but they must have been off raiding and not paying attention to what's going on.
Or they just had a really bad placed TC. Sometimes it's on that exterior wall and just one rocket exposes it. I mean, sometimes you're just not lucky. Looks like Free TC spots that door and are trying to take it out.
Yeah, these doors are a little suspicious, I feel.
Little bit. Don't know. Looks like Free TC is in now. And covering the compound for his teammates. Maybe also the roof, although ECR looks like he's on top. Doesn't realize who is underneath him, though. Yeah, they're already C4ing inside. So we have Santa on one side, and we have Free TC inside the base. Emperor is gone by RNC. So that pushes RNC up into 1st place currently, only 11 points ahead of Santa. So we have Santa. Santa is here. So it's a decent chance if they can sneak in. Although they haven't really made it past the compound. They keep trying, though. But Free TC is moving its way around inside.
Yeah, and this is a huge base, too, so I don't know. Yeah, Free TC is just going to be blowing in through all the doors.
Any door you can find,
Yeah, just random doors, really, but...
Pod is gone by Mammoth.
Yeah, Mammoth is now in 2nd place, RNC in 1st place now, and Santa with a close 3rd. So Santa could secure a raid here. They're kind of a part of it, but not fully.
Yeah.
And I think
Free
Pisky
TC
has
and
kind of
ECR.
left... Yeah, I think Pisky has kind of left Santa and is now pushing up to ECR. They haven't really made up their mind yet.
Oh, they really need Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, they've almost opened up this suspicious looking door here.
Looks like they maybe try to take out the turret as well. Maybe not focusing on the door so much as the turret.
Yeah.
Get that knocked down. Maybe they can move their heli on top. Oh.
Looks like
it's
it
a
was not a
generator.
TT, yeah, just a generator there.
But if they can possibly take that out, they can wipe out the turrets. Maybe. So all of these wires, all of these turrets connect to that one generator. So very good chance, yeah, very good chance that maybe one of these other doors is not a jump up, but where TC may be hiding.
Yeah. Yeah. Free TC's laddering up. We're going to see if yeah, kind of who gets this first here. Again, I can't tell if no, it looks like Pisky is kind of staying away. I think they're too focused on bothering well, yeah, free TC's up in the yeah, they kind of have roof control as much as they can without these turrets. I don't think they see that generator yet. It's controlling all the power.
No, but they're definitely throwing some C4 or something, taking out the beds. So ECR is having a definite hard time right now, and most of it's been cleared out in the center. And there's still plenty of doors further down, but I don't know if upstairs is still going to be taken or not. It's like, take a peek, guys. I know that turret's there. It's probably killing all of you. I see the rocket launchers on the ground. Probably. Oh.
Wow.
Santa's come in now. Oh, ECR took him out. So look like they've laddered up on the other side.
Yeah, and they still have control of the raid, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, you're stuck. Do you have any boom on you? Or are you just watching?
Yeah, and again with that, I just don't think that they see the no, they must not. They must not see the generator. They kind of took a different route. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, yep. They were finally able to get that one turret there. There's still two more turrets that are almost took out free TC, but just
So one was cleared.
like yeah, they're starting to get roof control here.
Looks like they're trying to take out the turrets with rockets. Which, I mean, from where they're sitting, I'm sure they can't see that generator in that room. Double checking on Santa. Because Pisky's on Santa right now, or is that Pisky's base? Yeah, somebody had attacked Pisky, but I didn't see anybody else in the area, so they must have pushed them back. We have Devi. Looks like they're pushing onto Beb, while Ugabuga's probably pushing in from the other side. Because why not? You see somebody picking on somebody, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go in.
Yeah. Well, yeah, looks like
right.
Joke's going to try to take first place away from RNC if they get a successful raid here. RNC is still in first place. Still not more points than Hee. Hee is still, yeah, kind of the ghost of the match right now. But we still do have 32 minutes about till the end of a raid phase.
Yeah,
Wow,
Santa
yeah,
and
Santa and
RNC are tied.
Yeah.
Very nice. We see a high qual core in here with RNC, which, I mean, it's one of those that could possibly be where the TC is, but most likely in one of the outer doors. But it looks like they're rebuilding. They've hidden that fact from the guys, and they're pushing out.
Yeah, RNC is trying. Joke picked up a gun and he kills RNC.
Oh, this is why you don't leave nakeds on the field.
Yeah.
It looks like they're repairing. Looks like.
And Joke really can't let them repair either because then they're going to get the points for defending the raid. So, wow, but whoever's their builder is doing pretty good at securing this up quickly.
Very quick.
And ECR was eliminated. Yeah, by free TC. Throwing them in a still second place, I guess, but very close behind Hee. I think they're going to have plenty of time. So I don't know where this TC was, but they did find it. So
It was a good job by Free TC. Yeah, one of those little doors did look like it possibly could have held it. There was no jump up. So it's a pretty decent chance that was it. Yeah, so if any of you guys want to see a team, you just let us know in chat. We are on a 5-minute delay, so it might take us a while to get there, and hopefully the team you want to see is still playing, but we'll try our best to get over to you. We're back to Pisky with Vops now picking on Santa. It looks like Vops is taking care of Pisky, though. But no boom yet. It's just the PvP little cleanup on the outside. Which, I mean, PvP is important, but at the same time.
Yeah, and I do want to say that Santa has done an amazing job at protecting their base from, I think it's been probably 4 raids so far. I mean, a lot of it's just been Pisky shooting from supermarket, but Santa's doing a really good job at controlling Pisky. And Pisky's really like, I'm surprised nobody else has been pushing Santa or nobody's been pushing Pisky. It's been a constant battle between the two teams.
Yeah. Yeah, Pisky is, last place at 11th right now with 78 points. So that's no TCs, it's all PvP. And so they've been so focused on attacking Santa that they have not bothered to look anywhere else. And there were probably a few bases that were easier to raid, maybe less experience they could have gone after, but they didn't. Devi still here on Beb. They've broken down a wall. Yeah, you can see through their roof. And they did make it down into the base. They've come up from the bottom.
Yeah, there's like no doors up here. It's just, I don't know where they came up from, but yeah, there's just no doors.
No, I would hope that's just because somebody went and popped them already, and not that they weren't placed, because I would be very disappointed, but not surprised at the same time. But this team is I think good enough to know to put doors down, but we'll see. We do have a little raid base or raid platform, I think, over in this area. Looks like it. Yeah, RNC. Yeah, RNC defended, so now they're gonna go push. Looks like Ooga Booga. While Ooga Booga is out messing with Beb and Devi. See, RNC is only second place right now and only 10 points behind Free TC. So the more PvP points they can get, I'm sure that they had a little bump with the raid defense, but not much. It didn't go on for too long. Man, Beb's base is pretty much eaten through, but it looks like they were able to redo the compound. There is a gap, but it looks like they're covering that spot fairly decent. But doesn't look like they're trying to rebuild either. Maybe one of the teammates will get in there. They could be out of the materials to be able to repair. Most people don't bother continuing to have the furnaces run once raid phase begins, or they haven't bothered to collect it. Maybe somebody else came in and took it. But we have Ooga Booga. Oh, man. I was going to say, he had a nice little sneaky shoot down. So it's a very interesting base. I like the roof style. I think it's pretty cool, but I can see where it wouldn't be a good idea if somebody was to get access to that roof like that just happened. We have a Scrappy moving. We know it's not ECR, so everybody should be safe. Looks like Nurik.
Yeah, I don't know if Nurik's going to start raiding Devi, but Devi looks like they just started raiding. Looks like Ooga Boogas.
Yep, RNC is trying to move down. There are 3 other raids. We're gonna go check on them, see what's going on. If it's just one person picking on somebody, looks like that was.
Yeah, looks like
That one's
Depop's defended
defended.
that, so they're going to get some. Yeah, so it looks like Joe came over to try to raid Vpops. Vpops defended, so they should be getting some points here. We have another 2 raids starting up, so it looks like. Is this Santa's? Yes, looks like Santa's off raiding. I don't know whose base this is. Yeah, this is Pisky's base, and they are out raiding somebody else right now, or probably bothering Santa. So I think Santa's finally found their base, and he has time to kind of blow through without them realizing.
It's a lot of doors for a solo to get through, especially with just rockets. I mean, it's one thing to have a C4 going, you just go hit multiple doors at once. But he's going the slow way. Maybe he has an idea, or is he just going to the first door that he thinks?
Yeah, looks like Pisky's starting to spawn back, so they're trying to quickly grab what they can.
Trying to take out the turrets. Oh, nope, there's no turret. I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, the door. All right, so we have this advent calendar. Let's pick a door, any door. Maybe one has the TC. Maybe it's up on the roof. You never know. And yeah, Pisky is left, leaving Santa some defense raid points.
Pisky's still on the bottom place. I really feel that Pisky's fed Santa almost all their points.
It does
looks like Pisky
seem
finally knocked Santa out.
Mammoth. Yeah, we have 4th place attacking 1st place. Love to see it. They've had enough time to high
look at
qual,
the
so that
high
means...
qual. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of coverage here.
Yeah, that's one benefit of being able to keep your furnaces running through the long run. Is like it gives up material to the builder who can just upgrade where he thinks it needs to, or he could be upgrading a spot, not so much that the TC is there, but to throw off the other team and make them waste their rockets. It just doesn't seem like much rocketing is going on. And they see a platform, but no beds on it.
Yeah, looks like Free TC is able to take over 1st place from Hee. So they finally, man, it's been 30 minutes since they've been raided, and they finally just took over their position.
Yeah. But now it looks like Mammoth doesn't want them to get first, but it doesn't seem like they're really attempting much of anything at the moment. They're just scouting. I don't know. It seems like 20 minutes left. You gotta start moving.
Yeah, RNC is not here right now, and Vpops has been able to sneak over to their base and is starting to raid. So as long as one of their teammates don't F1 kill, or they don't know where they're being raided right now.
Yeah,
Which has got to be such a shame.
that was TC.
Yeah, RNC eliminated Vpops, so that was, or I'm sorry, he was eliminated by Vpops. So they found TC. That's got to suck. They have no idea. They're off raiding. They're just probably focused on, getting their win, and then they just get kicked to the home screen. So that must really suck. Wow, that was barely any rockets too. So they just got lucky. And I don't even think Vpops is going to. Yeah, they're just taking off to the next one. So they're staying very efficient here.
They were all outside Ooga Booga's
Wow.
base. And now Beb is over here. Maybe trying to pick off the rest of Ooga Booga, and maybe go after Ooga Booga himself. Yeah, get this loot if they can. Yep, they gotta break the locks. Maybe there's Boom and they will continue the raid, especially if it's opened up that much. We have 10 teams left and less than 20 minutes to go.
You know, I don't know who's. Yeah, so it looks like Beb is going to be raiding Ooga Booga, taking over from probably RNC's rockets, I can imagine.
I think they'd come in. Looks like they may take out one of the gates. Maybe. Testing out the health, maybe. Seeing which one. There we go. There's the C4. And they're trying to build. Did not help. I mean, it did block that one rocket, so this is where building actually seems to... It's smart to try to rebuild. It blocks that rocket from doing any more damage to the rest of the structure. It does take out that wall, so it does feel like a waste, but it's pretty important on a raid defense if you have a fast enough builder. And this little tower, I haven't seen it used much. I think I only saw one of them up there one time. And that was when...
if it was my base, I would be up there the whole entire match. Mainly just looking for nakeds.
Oh, yeah. Keep them from rearming. I mean, killing nakeds doesn't give you points, but, you know...
Oh, it brings you satisfaction and love.
Very true.
Bring some worth into your life.
It's like the guys who build on the beach.
Yeah. It's like Ooga Booga was kind of able to defend this from Babe. I don't know if Babe saw anyone in there with rockets or C4, but...
Notice is still in the compound. I don't know if he's in the building, though. And looks like Santa... going
Santa's
after
pushing
Pisky now.
Pisky, which I'm actually kind of hoping that Santa's able to knock them out, since Pisky's been such a pesky pest to Santa. So hopefully Santa's able to... Yeah. Hopefully Santa's able to come in there and take back their sanity and dignity.
Yeah, and if Santa can actually hold this and take this TC quickly, because there's a lot of doors that they're going to have to go through, they could take first place. As long as free TC doesn't actually go and find another free TC.
Ooh. Yeah, looks like they're just pushing for foundations, so I think they're trying to open up the base. Yeah. Going in through core.
Yeah. You don't see them usually make their way this deep into core, because like once the exterior ones are going, I mean, everybody knows the C4 is coming and they're usually out there. He tried to get there in time, but didn't happen. Looks like this is a...
Yeah, and they're still knocking them out. So yeah, and again, doors are open. Santa's already up in the... Wow, this is good. This is exciting.
Yeah. And they're just not wasting time. I love to see it. They're trying to push in.
The floor above has all the beds, and you can see the C4s going off right now and knocking out all the beds up there.
Yeah, they're moving up.
Just
we have doors.
So many doors open.
Oh my gosh. My teammates would kill me if I ever played with them and did this. It's just all the beds. Every single one of the beds.
Yeah, Santa has full control, really.
Yeah, I haven't seen Pisky. Yeah, and they're so close to free TC right now. They just keep going. If they can get this TC, they're obviously still Pisky. Took out Big Puppy T. That's very smart. He's a good. I wouldn't want to come up against him in a fight. Our producer Cass says he would like to, so I'm sure that if anybody wants to pass that message along to Big Poppy T, I'm sure they'd go one-on-one. He'll DM you. All right, oh, Mars is down. So Pisky is still surviving. They have plenty of beds up at the top. They have turrets covering the bed. So, but free TC looks like they're gonna come in and join. Yep, they're coming in for Santa and maybe take over this raid. Yeah, so if they try to raid Santa at this moment and they don't complete the raid, that could give them enough points to keep that or beat them. So I don't know. It looks like they're not sure if they're going to plan on doing that, but all of them are in the area, or if they're moving in on the raid on Pisky. Looks like that's what they're doing. That's smart. I mean, you have a raid that's already happening, already going. Obviously, TC hasn't been found yet. You could also take away the TC from your closest competitor and not give them that raid defense points. But it looks like Pisky is focused on keeping free TC away, which... Or maybe they're just focusing on anybody they can. They are up to 110 points, but they are sitting in last place and don't seem to be moving all that much. Not hearing boom either. Just a lot of gunfire at the moment.
Yeah, and free TC is still 20 points ahead of Santa, coming down to 12 minutes left. And Mammoth is actually closely, not too far behind. They really just need one raid to lock them in the first place here. As long as free TC doesn't get control of this raid, which looks like they've already kicked Santa out of it. And free TC is just, he's just pushing through. Oh, maybe he's not pushing through. I think he's crawling through.
Crawl rather than walk. It's fine.
Yeah.
And Pisky is taken care of by other members of free TC, although he's having to deal with the guys from the peaks, which he does easily. Healing, able to, picking up.
Yeah.
Yep, so free TC has taken over that raid from Santa. So Mammoth has defended against Neric, which has probably pushed them up to that close in the leaderboard. I'm not sure how long that raid went. We have Beb. It looks like they've moved in. No, this is Beb's base. Those Ooga Boogas. Okay, so they finally breached Ooga Booga's base. Looks like Devi is picking on Beb still.
Look at the inside of this base. It's just a... it's like a spiral. I haven't seen that before.
I love seeing the new designs base builders come up with. Especially the more confusing the base, the harder it is to find those TCs. So we have all these doors they have to get through, which and there's TC.
Oh, and they've opened it up. I wonder if he's going to see it. This could be one of those moments where they get so close to destroying it, but get killed. Yep, they found it. So looks like Beb's going to secure some points off of, I believe this is Booga Booga. You guys are going to bring them up to second place now. Tied with Santa. Oh, actually an Alita Santa.
Only 3 points away from first place. Yeah, if they can push out on the guys that are trying to pick on them. Yeah, so if they're getting raid defense points on if they can push them away, that would give them more points. So they just have to be able to protect their TC during this time, because Devi is inside their base at the moment. So if they lose this TC, then, I mean, obviously their raid that just occurred didn't matter. But less than 10 minutes to go.
Yeah. Yes, that is WhyGuy.
You have been found.
Yeah, I've been spotted.
So we have Devi still on Beb, which is currently sitting in second place, very closely behind Free TC. But Beb needs to get back over here, prevent these guys from moving in even deeper and locating that TC. Looks like they're falling in little squares at the moment. I haven't seen much rebuilding on their base. Mammoth looks like they're moving down. So they could come over here and take out Beb, which would put them into third place rather than the fourth that they're currently sitting, which is still very close behind Santa.
Wow, Devi was able to take out Beb there. They're pushing in deeper here. I'm curious if Mammoth's going to be able to find the...
Just didn't bother to
Devi's
check in this corner.
Yeah, he's just sitting there and hiding, waiting for them to push out.
The
They
ratty
still haven't
moves
found
that'll
TC
sneak up.
yet. Which it might be on the roof. I really can't tell with this base.
It's confusing.
Yeah, Beb's trying to take control again. Looks like they're pushing out. Yeah, no more Devi members are in the Beb base, so they were able to push them out. Nurik is not paying attention to where they're getting shot from. Oh, Devi was able to kill him. Wow, this is like 3 teams here fighting in the walls.
And then Mammoth is still behind Ooga Booga, so Mammoth may be circling in on this base if they see that it is as open as it is. I mean, they're gonna move. 7 minutes left.
Yeah, and Free TC is still in first place. They might get first place in both EU events and NA event for this weekend.
Yeah, and we have Mammoth moving in already and starting to throw some C4, breaking into the base. So Mammoth could easily go up to first place with this.
Oh, look at this It's hardcore parkour. But still not enough for him. So Beb was able to take him out. Man, I would love to hear their comms here. You know, just hear what they're saying or how loud they're yelling at each other when these fights are going on.
Sometimes the comms get a little ridiculous, especially with the larger groups. I don't know how many times after watching through the individual stream and hearing them comms, like just because somebody else is joking around or doing anything else, it's like shut up. But Beb is moving out, maybe getting some more PvP kills, trying to catch up to Free TC. Yeah, only 7 points away. Oh, and Devi taken care of quickly. There's still a couple of Devi members in that little walled off area.
Yeah, and Beb is doing a really good job at pushing up, and it looks like they have launches on the back. So I'm curious if oh, but Mammoth is laddering up from the roof. Yeah, are they going to be able to rocket the turrets without getting killed here?
Yep, they're taking out a lot of the... It looks like they're dropping C4 on some beds, trying to avoid the turrets.
Yeah, one Mammoth member is still here. Oh, and he got killed by the turret. I don't think Beb was able to see where he was either, so he might get picked back up here. And
Maybe
more
if
of
one of
the
his team-
Mammoth members are pushing in. And Beb is gonna... No, he runs right by him. Okay, there we go. Now he sees him.
Not today, but we do have a Mammoth member still inside. Looks like he's just controlling. There is some C4 being thrown. Looks like it is tied. Yeah, so this right now, I mean, they're still accruing raid defense points. So with this going on, if they don't find TC, that's gonna bump them up even more. So Caveman is up on the roof trying to take out maybe the turrets.
Yeah,
Make it
Beb is
safe for his
right
teammates.
below him. And and Caveman was taken out. Looks like Free TC is on a 8 kill streak. And they're just about tied with Babe. I was not expecting Babe to do this well, but they have been just countering and like doing super well against all the raids that's been going on. So they're actually in first place now by 3 points.
So we have Bev, Free TC, and Mammoth. Those were oh,
and they have found TC already.
oh
No, they keep missing it. I don't know if they see it.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay, it's got to be exposed now. They have to see it now.
Come on.
There we go. V-Pops was able to get Santa out.
Oh, that's another one they've stolen.
Wow.
No, they haven't stolen, but yeah, that was amazing.
V-Pops has gotten very lucky on that one. I still don't think it's enough to push them up to first place. No, definitely not. But still, they're knocking out the 4th place runner.
It's 8 teams left with 3 minutes to go. And someone did look like they picked on Free TC, but V-Pops, man, they're just going everywhere.
V-Pops was trying to do this solo, but...
And V-Pops was eliminated. So we'll find out the reason there. And let's go back to this raid with Mammoth on web. We have Devi also inside the base or inside the compound, looks like. There's still quite a few Mammoth members in there and still running back as well. Although it looks like Free TC is running up as well in the back.
Wow. Yeah, Babe is still able to hold off with 6 points in the lead and only 2 minutes remaining.
Yep. It's TC now or never, guys. And I'm not hearing boom. I'm actually, I heard some of that C4.
Yeah, Mammoth is still trying. I mean, if they... Yeah, Joke's in here trying to get in on the fun as well.
Everybody is trying to get out on Bab, and Free TC is in first place. But
wow,
if they
he
don't
just
find,
came leaping from above there.
If they don't find TC though within the next minute, Bab is going to get the raid defense points. Mammoth has taken over Joke's job of C4ing. Just anything, everything. "45 seconds left." Yep. Free TC is still
1
ahead.
point away. Now, are there going to be raid defense points added in after? So, yeah, we really don't know yet who's going to be up in the lead or not. Looks like if Free TC cannot win this raid, it might be Beb here.
And under 20 seconds. Just throw everything you got. Heck, they've gone through a lot of the doors. And that is it. Bev wins with 438 points to 416. So that raid defense gave them that many points extra just to kind of give themselves a buffer, but they didn't need it either way. That was great plays by Bev just to pull out.
Yeah, and you can see that Bev has had only one raid completed, but 9 raid defenses. So that's a really high number to have 9 different groups or same groups pushing out and failing the raid on them. So I think that's what really brought them up. It's like they took down
almost,
oh yeah, go
almost
ahead.
Their KDA is almost even. I mean, so they died a lot, they killed a lot, but I mean, yeah, that raid defense was just huge for them.
Yeah, that was a really good base that they had. I feel to it was right next to water treatment, next to all the raids that were going on, all the other big bases that were going on. But yeah, they were still able to hold off and take first place. So that's really exciting.
That is, and then we have Free TC, our second place, with 416 points. And they 4 raids completed, 2 raid defenses, and that KDA 236 to 193. So I mean, really nice positive KDA. We have.
It looks like Chupka might have been just hanging out in the base the whole time with only 4 kills the whole entire match, but they still got second place. So I definitely think he was important. He was an important role there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we have Mammoth, 391 points. We have 1 raid completed, 2 raid defenses, positive KDA, 283 kills.
Really high KDA.
Yeah.
Madison at 61, Pizza at 44, and I'm hearing that they're the streamer team as well, so as they should have a lot of kills. Getting that content for their people.
Absolutely. And I think that team plays together quite often, even though they keep changing their names on us.
Yeah.
And we have 4th place. Yeah. We have 4th place Joke with 266 points, 2 raids completed, no raid defenses. So nobody went and picked on Joke. There's still a positive KDA, but pretty even. And then, but their kills, the Pit was their top kill contributor with 40 kills. Yeah, we have Divide.
Got a 5th place with Divide. It looks like they're just 10 points behind Joke. And they had again, the raid defenses is what throws them way up on the top with 4 raid defenses. Negative KD, but still it's not really the KD that matters a lot. It's more the raid defenses.
Absolutely.
So they had a total of 226 or 216 kills with 226 deaths, and all kind of about like besides the real Slavic, everyone else just had kind of around the same amount of kills there.
Yeah. We have Nurik down in 6th place with 193 points. And 0 raids completed, 0 raid defenses. Positive KDA, but kind of a so-so kills for all of them. Looks like they were in on the action, but never really... I don't remember seeing them too many places. Like I would see 1 or 2 of them around, but not too active.
Yeah, we didn't see too much action from Nurik this week.
And then our
Pisky, I'd love to see Pisky's numbers here. Yeah, raids completed 0, and they tried countless raids on I believe it was Santa. And just was not able to succeed there. 129 point kills and 118 deaths. So positive KD. Looks like 2 members were not a part of it. So it was only a team of 5, and this is a 7-man. So they did actually pretty well for landing themselves on the leaderboard here with only having with missing 2 of their teammates.
Yeah, I would say they did really well for only having 5 compared to most of the rest of them. But awesome job. And we want to say congratulations to our winners, Beb, who came out. I mean, we did have them as one of our picks for today's wins. But they didn't seem like they were doing much. As you can tell, they were at home a lot, defending their own base, but they did really well. Yeah, out of our 5 that we had picked to go, RNC and was the only one who did not make it on the final leaderboard. So I think that was a pretty good call by our producer, who called the favorites of this weekend. And I think that's going to be it. But thanks so much for everybody stopping by. If you are interested in playing Base Invaders, please join our Discord. If you want to become a staff member, a commentator, if you think you can do better than me or WhyGuy, which I don't think anybody can do better than WhyGuy.
No,
there's a lot of those fans in that chat. Please go to the Discord, reach out, become a staff member, producer. They're always looking for people. You can find that link by doing !Discord in chat. And that is it from Base Invaders North America 7v7. Thanks again to WhyGuy for joining me, Kaz for producing, for observing and being our cameraman, and Braku for being our producer. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.